He's got not one, not three, but two Dry Bar specials. And he's also the grand champion of Once Upon a Time, the National Comedy Central Laugh Riot competition. You're going to love him. Please welcome to the stage my good friend Robert Mack.
Hi. We saved the last for last. I'm America's comedy sweetheart, Robert Mack, from robertmack.com, trademark. And you're probably all wondering why I brought you here tonight. To reveal the identity of the murderer. Moi, because these jokes are gonna kill. P. Diddy, Harvey Weinstein, and Bill Cosby walk into a bar. Do not go to that bar. I took a summer vacation to Alaska. 7 days, 1 night. I went to my bank the other day and said to the teller, I need $50. The teller said, withdrawal? So I said, I need $50. All right. Yeah, that's more like it. I love performing in Colorado. It's so fun to be in Colorado. No, it's true. I was performing in another country earlier this year, and it was very awkward because the people are different, because the culture is different, because it's not part of the United States yet, and that's what made it so awkward, because I was performing in Canada 2 days after they announced the tariffs. And I show up and I'm like, hello, foreigners. And they gave me the cold shoulder because it was 35 below zero. But I had to tell them I had nothing to do with the tariffs. That's not me. It's the tariffist. And this administration is doing too much at one time. And one of the things is they want to make Canada the 51st state, which doesn't make a lot of sense politically or logistically, but sciencely it does, because Canada is huge and very cold. The United States is almost as big and very hot because we invented global warming. And if we combine them and get a new average temperature, for them it would be an increase, and for us, temperature would go down. Okay, I just solved global warming, all right? That, I think, is what we need to focus on first, is take care of the weather. And then we can do the other stuff, like Pete Hegseth is talking about invading Greenland. I posted it on Nextdoor. Because Greenland has all the extra eggs. They got a bunch of cheap eggs. And yes, there's something rotten in the state of Denmark. Yeah, it's all the rotten eggs that they have left over in Greenland. So they've got eggs coming out the yin yang, which is Danish for chicken butt. But let's focus first on the weather. Here's the problem with the weather. I live on the East Coast and it snows, right? And the snow piles up and sometimes lasts for weeks or months. West Coast, we have wildfires decimating entire communities, right? But if you get the snow is very shovelable. And if you, I don't want to lose you guys with the science, but I'm a big fan of science. I follow it religiously, and I know that if you get the snow and put it upside down on the fire, no more snow, no more fire. All right, I just killed 2 birds with 1 stone, because that's how I roll. I'm Robert Mack, and I kill birds, right? Then then we can take care of the eggs, okay? Because all we have to do is get the snow from one side of the country to the other. How do we do that? Hello, okay, it's a no-brainer, which is how I thought of it. Bullet train, all right, we get a bullet train. 20 minutes later, zip, zap, zop, no more fire, no more snow, okay? And I think everyone would support a bullet train. All walks of life would get behind that. There are kids with autism, they love trains, all right? And then, Second Amendment supporters, they love bullets. Bullet train. Hashtag chicken butt. Is anybody writing any of this down? Listen, I'm just like you guys, okay? Some of you are younger than I am. I'm not younger than I am. Not anymore. Not for a long time. And half of you are women. I'm not a woman, obviously. Not for a long time. All right, I'm not a woman. I'm not younger than I am. I'm not bald. I don't have a bunch of tattoos or a big beard. All right, I'm nothing like you people, okay? Nothing. Except we all live in the same country, and it's crazy right now. There's so much going on, and too much is happening. I live right next to Washington, D.C. I have people losing jobs. I have people not knowing what's going on. I think if this administration wants to make America great again, it's very simple. Right? Live comedy shows. All right, live comedy shows that bring people together. The ancient Chinese philosopher Confucius once told me, when you are laughing, you have no enemy. Or canaries. It's hard to get a good translation. It's a tonal language, and so. But what I think he meant is that when you're laughing, you're totally engaged with whatever is around you, right? You can't half laugh. Some people over here. But for the most part, it incorporates both hemispheres of your brain. So you're totally engaged and you're laughing, and it brings people together, and it's good for the economy. People are buying tickets, they're buying drinks, they're tipping their waitstaff, they're buying reasonably priced comedian merchandise after the show in the lobby. Little side table there, Venmo or credit card, cash always works after the show right there. And that's, and more important, comedy and laughter is so good for your body, right? It eliminates stress, and it activates all of these neurons that release endorphins, it's like a drug, and it's also like a stress reliever. It's one of the best ways that you can face negative problems. Here's an example of how it's a coping mechanism. Last December, I was doing a show, and somebody came up to me afterwards, which happens a lot. People want to take pictures or buy reasonably priced merchandise. But she wanted to tell me a story, and she said that she didn't like the holidays because she lost someone very important to her years before. And every time the holidays came by and the temperature dropped and people started decorating, she would get sad because she would think of this long lost loved one. And she said she got so sad, the sadness was like a heavy coat that she wore every year. And then somebody convinced her to see one of my shows, and she said the laughter let her remove all that negative energy and all of that sadness, and she was able to see a light at the end of the tunnel and had optimism for the first time in years. And I said to her, are you gonna buy a mistletoe belt buckle or not? Because there's a line of people behind you waiting for you to wrap up your story, okay? Try baby, all right? So, but the point is I'm very excited to be here in Colorado. And a quick survey. Who has seen me before? Clap if you've seen me before. Okay, that's good. I'll do the old stuff. Who's seen me for the first time? Clap if you've seen me for the first time. Who's seen me for the last time? There's always one. It's usually an old guy with a bad cough. So